you when it's just us two. But tonight,
Hey, what's good, y'all? Listen, CCF Freak, I didn't even know I was gonna watch this shit. All right. So, don't think this was a plan that's been in effect. No, this ain't a plan that's been in effect, big bro. All right, this was just something I did off the fly because I ain't had nothing to give y'all. I was supposed to do Love After Lockup, but the bitch still ain't free yet on demand. And again, I'm not paying $2.99 just for that episode. Um, so we'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be free on a Tuesday. I don't know. The last few times I've been watching it, it's been on demand, and I swear I've been catching it on the weekend. Unless I've gone crazy. I swear I've been catching it on the weekends on demand. I don't know. Maybe I done lost my mind. Who knows? Um, so y'all will get that whenever the bitch come on demand, I guess. I don't know. But y'all make sure to like this up. It's only 24, y'all. So y'all like this up. Y'all know I be trying to put new shows up here. So mm, I did expect it to be more than this though, considering that it's a Bravo show and it's Housewives dealing. But at the same time, I was the same one that was like, I ain't watching this shit. So since we got some time, guess what? What? Hey DB, what's good, friend? I got an early birthday present. My friend got me K Dot tickets for this Saturday. Ain't that nice? Not K Dot. Ain't that nice? I hope you have a good time. I heard he went somewhere he got booed. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear he got booed somewhere? Now I bet you are excited. But I heard that he went somewhere and Sandman Sam came out on the stage dancing because they got the booing and wop womping. I know I'm not the only person that heard that. I know a lot of y'all gonna play like y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but bitch, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all heard it just like I did. But I just wanted to bring it up since CCF Free brought up that he was going to the concert. All I hear is how good Sinners is. I'ma see that soon. And about that, it was people who came up here and said, "Girl, please, y'all overhyped the hell out of that because it was a nigga movie." And a lot of people said that it was not all of that. I'm just telling y'all what I heard. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So I can't speak on that either way. I got my ear to the streets, and that's what the street said. The street said y'all overhyping it because it's dealing with a nigga who's into white women. What's wrong with y'all? And that it was not a, I'm just telling y'all what I heard. I ain't telling y'all not to go and see it. You say it's gonna be on Netflix? Well, I'll wait until it come on Netflix. I'll wait until it come on Netflix. I don't like Michael B. Jordan like that no more to be giving him my good hard-earned money to go down to find one of these theaters around me. So I'll wait until it come on Netflix. if that's the case. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 7 minutes and 37 seconds in, so we lollygagging until then. It'll probably be on there in a month or so. Well, I'll wait until then. Michael B. Jordan ain't finna get none of my good hard-earned damn money. Y'all get the likes up. It's 40 people. Let me get 40 likes. 40 people, 20 likes. I don't like that. Let me get five. Let me get 35. They give me some leeway. Let me get 35. It's all right. It's all right. Like it won't horrible. It's all right. I mean, if you want something else to watch on a Sunday night on Bravo, it's all right. You know, it won't bad. It wasn't. It wasn't, I appreciate the ladies being a good sport. I'll say that. That's what I watched it on Peacock. Yeah, but that good body going to all of the Caucasian women. I told y'all that nigga got salmonella. So no, don't nothing about him turn me on, excite me, or is attractive. No shade. No shade. We just have a conversation. We just talking. It ain't no shade to nobody, but y'all know that nigga got salmonella now. No, he not getting none of my good hard-earned damn money. Netflix will get it when they put it on Netflix, and then I watch it then. But it's like I say, a lot of the niggas came out and said y'all overhyped the hell out of it. That's what they say. So boom. Um Bravo's love hoes finna tell. All right, this is season 1, episode 1. Putting the white wives back in Housewives or whatever it's called. So we meet Joelle, and Joelle is supposedly some expert connoisseur of Bravo, or whatever. Sound like a super fan to me, but okay. And he's finna help these ladies in their process of potentially finding a mate or a lover or whatever. Okay, it's cute to meet you. Hey, Joe. So we all know Ashley Darby from RHOP. She arrives to the house first. She's saying she's divorcing, and I'm gonna let her have that because I'm more than sure she was around the time they was filming. Okay, so I'll let her have that. I ain't gonna jump. I ain't gonna jump on her. Because we got to remember, I'm more than sure this was around the time where they just finished filming Housewives, and then she was going through all of that. So that's what I'm gonna give to Ashley. I ain't gonna do too much. She says she 36. She got 2 kids. Y'all know Tommy and Deal, who run Pickle Enterprises around there. Pickle and Darby Enterprises. Shout out to Tommy and Deal. Um, She says she ready to get back on the dating scene. She dated a reality star. Y'all know that white guy. After she got with Michael, y'all know that old white guy that was grabbing cameraman by the ass. And then she said she started dating a civilian. And y'all know that's what was the boy name? Was it Josh? I think his name was Josh. She called the damn man a civilian. Dear God. Anyway, she said she dated him and that didn't work out. But then we all questioned that because we was like, okay, so did you stop dealing with him to do this show? I remember one of us on the panel bringing that up. I don't know who was, but it was one of us on the panel who brought that up. And I guess we just got our answer. So Giselle from RHOP show up next. And she says that she was married, and obviously things didn't work out between her and Dr. McGilla Gorilla. And she successfully got three daughters about the house down to college. She says she's an empty nester. She doesn't like that word. She finds it a little weird, but that's her reality now. She hasn't taken dating seriously, but she wants to find a man that she could be soft, feminine, and cuddly with. Y'all know girls, girly shit. She want to find a man that could give her that. I mean, okay, Giselle, I hope it work out for you because you stayed on my good side for the most part of Potomac. So you stayed on my good side enough to where I ain't gonna ragtag you for real, for real. I'm gonna give you a chance to see what you do up here. And I'm glad that you open-minded to the experience at least, because I remember a time. So money talk, bullshit walk. She knows she need this check to continue working on that 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle she called a film home. I said I won't gonna do that to her. I said I won't gonna do that to her. I ain't finna do that to her. But if you should decide to demolish that monstrosity and just build all over again, I would advise you do that. Moving on. So Luann from the original Real Housewives of New York, and I never saw any episode of it, arrives next. She says she's been single for 7 years now. She didn't think she'll still be dating at this point in her life, and she's been married twice, and she's struggling to trust people again. Now, even though I've never seen that Nate episode of the original New York Housewives, I do know Luann. I'm familiar with Luann. So I'm fine with her being up here, her and all her shenanigans. So then Shannon Bezor from Real Housewives of OC arrives last. She says she's been single for a year now. She was married for 17 years. Then she met another person for 4 years, but that wound up being toxic. She said she would just be satisfied with just her daughters and her two dogs, but she don't want to be that. She feels as though she deserves true love and blah 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 and yada 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 and so. So boom, that's who's up here on the show. Giselle, actually, y'all know GNA ain't got a goddamn thing. Um, Shannon and Luann crazy ass. Shannon, I'm gonna get you together though later. So Luann says that the TSA folk that found her damn vibrator. Luann, listen? Luann, at this point, it had you started the OnlyFans with that, you would be in the MILF granny porn type thing at this point. So believe me when I say we don't care. Listen. Had Giselle or Ashley said that, I'd have probably laughed it off like girl back. But I don't know how I feel about it taking it from y'all, because I already told y'all Michael B. Jordan got salmonella, and I just felt like your vibrators do that too. Moving on. Joe meets with the ladies later that night and lets them know what their experience is going to be while they're here for the next couple weeks or whatever. And he says that the men that they brought in were tailor-made just for all of them. The guys that they picked meet a lot of their criteria of what they're looking for. And he claimed they hung like Bolo. Joe, you put a lot on that, especially when we saw a lot of these men. Stop it. All right, you ain't finna find no Bolo unless it's Bolo. Do you understand? Quit searching for Bolo because there's only one Bolo. Bolo. All right. Like I listen, quit trying to find for another Bolo because there ain't no other Bolo. It's only Bolo. Do you understand? My God. Just say they hung, pack like horses, they well endowed. Say something like that. We ain't got to compare it to Bolo because Bolo is in a class all in his own. All right, Bolo is in a class all of his own. Ain't no comparison to him. Moving on. Luann says she just hopes these men find it cute that they were once or still is on a reality show, but they ain't necessarily trying to be a part of what they got going on. And to be honest, I agree. Like, I don't want to date another YouTuber. I don't want to date another nurse. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. Like, I would just want that to be something that I do. Now, if y'all see him around, because I'm doing the scene and I'm at home in my all natural and I with my guy, like that's one thing. But so far as like being like a Peter Thomas and all of that, like a Joe Gorga, all that shit, like a Dr. Daddy, all that. Like I get that. Um, but listen, this is what I am gonna say. A lot of I'm gonna wait till we get there. Oh, never mind. We here. The ladies meet the men. Listen, Wale the only fine one up there. Like Wale is the only fine nigga up there. It's two niggas, him and Jay is corny as all get up, and he ain't even that cute. All right. There is no shade to Jay. I don't know nothing about Jay, but we are gonna be honest though, Jay. You are not the pick of the litter. Okay? And I'm just gonna be like it's two niggas up there and only one of them cute. And it's Wale. I think Wale said he 35. And I think he do something in marketing. I think he do something in marketing. Um, But yeah, all the rest was old ass geezers, old ass silver foxes. Ashley went up for him, but y'all know Ashley into that. She had Michael, so I understand why Ashley was so gung ho for the silverfish in there. But listen, if I was up there, I'd have been highly disappointed. I'm just gonna be honest, and I'd have been fighting Ashley tooth and nail for Wale's ass. All right, that would have been my route. Me and Ashley would have had to knuckle up, fight in the mud pit or something like that. for for Wale, because other than that, I wouldn't want to touch none of them other niggas around there. Moving on, but they ain't niggas. None of them other men around there. Moving on. Most of the men say that they don't even watch the show and have no idea who these women are. That's a lie, because while they knew who Ashley was. Now, he may not watch none of the other housewives, y'all's, but he probably watched the nigga ones and he knew who the hell Ashley was. And he made a beeline slam forward. Jay has a nice bod, though. No, he does not. Excuse me? Jay say he got two sons, and I could tell he got a dad bod of two sons. Where was the nice bod that Jay got? Are we talking about the same Jay? Because when he was talking to Giselle down to the pool, I saw that nigga bod. Won't now. Like, his shit looked like mine. And mine's still under construction. So it's just like, but whatever. Nicholas is 45 and he damn sure don't look it. He is a crypto entrepreneur. You the one that be scamming. Moving on. And he tells Ashley about how he didn't think it'll be so hard to find his person. And he's talking about things that he want out of life, and he still say he want kids, even though he's 45 years old. He think he'll make the best dad or whatever. And he's saying that he plans on getting to know Ashley a lot better. Listen, Ashley wants to sink her teeth into the BBC. As she should. And I just honestly felt like Ashley, listen, and I'm going to just say it. Ashley, stick to Wale. And if you want to have a little bit of fun, mess around with Jay on the side. But stick to Wale. I don't want to see you with no more Caucasian men. Just being honest, Ashley, I don't want to see you. I don't want to, like, it's been done and you got nothing for it. Well, a lot of people wouldn't mind taking the nothing that you got, but all things considered, you got nothing for it. I really feel like you need to stay away from the frosted flakes. Okay, stay away from the cornflakes, Ashley. All right, you done been there and done that, sis. I would much rather you just play around with the niggas up there, like, please. Or the shit. Maybe you trying to stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to. I don't know. But that's just some friendly advice, Ashley. You can take it or leave it. Do what you want. Giselle talks to Jay. He's 46 years old. He's the marketing director. Okay, Jay's the marketing director. I forgot what Wale does. Um, and he said that he been divorced for 6 years now. He got two boys, and Giselle claims that she wants to get to know him better. We will get down to that later. So Luann is talking to two guys at the same damn time. She leaves them talking about something. She finna go down to the girls' room. She finna have a meeting in the ladies' room. And so then they decided to sit beside each other on the couch while watching her go talk to a whole nother guy. Did you ever make it to the bathroom, Luann? That's what I want to know, Luann. Did you ever make it to the bathroom, sis? Because that's where you said your destination was. And then they had to see you talk to a whole nother man and they got pissed. So pissed they left your shoes there. I said, now that's so petty. He says, I ain't even to get her shoes. Let's go and grab a drink. I said, I said, oh, okay. This show kind of cute. He said, fuck that bitch and her shoes. She let that fuck nigga come get his shoes. I know that's right. I don't know the man name that said it, but I was on his side. Let him come and get her shoes. They left them hoes right there. Period. Anyway. So the guy that was talking to Luann talks about how he lost his wife to leukemia. I think his name was Earl. Shout out to you, Earl. Um, Listen, Earl, I don't mind you telling your story, but the fact that you still cried about it lets me know that you still grieving. And maybe you trying to find a girlfriend isn't the thing for you, right? I really feel like maybe once you get to the point where you can talk about her without busting, breaking down into tears, I feel like once you get to the point where you could talk about her life, her death without crying, maybe then that's the time for you to go out and find somebody. Because see, I know if that was Shannon, I mean not Luann. If I was Shannon, I probably wouldn't have gave you a chance. Not to be mean, but just to be on some. I would honestly feel like you're not over there yet, and I wouldn't want to compete with a dead lady. No shade to her by any means. May she rest in peace. But I just know for me, I wouldn't want to compete with a dead lady. So I just would have left you right where you was. Nice. Nice. What's good? Shout out to everybody in here. It's 80 people. Y'all get the likes up. Now those men look like they was in the Stella Bill commercial. No shade. All of them did, especially the surfer dude. Especially the circuit, the surfer dude. The one that looked like Raymundo off of Rocket Power. Move, move it on. Um, Wale talks to Giselle. He tells her that he's from Rhode Island, and this fool goes say, "Oh, Rhode Island, Connecticut." You got one kid in FAMU, one kid at our alma mater, unfortunately, Hampton University, and another kid. Where the other one at? Is she at Spelman? Like you got all your churn and reputable, credible HBCUs, and you got the nerve to listen. You've been hanging around Portia way too damn much, in my opinion, Giselle. All right, Giselle, you have officially been hanging around Portia too damn long. Oh, Rhode Island, Connecticut? Excuse me? He said, no, it's a state. And he go to gag. I ain't know it was no niggas in Rhode Island. Other than my first lady. Other than my first lady, but other than that, I ain't know it was no niggas down the Rhode Island like that. So anyway, she asked, does he still want kids? Hell yeah, girl, he 35. And then she go say, well, bitch, I ain't got no uterus. So yeah, we can't be nothing but friends. But be clear, Giselle, and I said I won't go shade you, but it's just gonna kill me if I don't get this out. Even if you still had a uterus, girl, you still won't finna have no nigga baby no time soon. Okay. Even if you still had a uterus, Giselle, You won't finna have no goddamn baby. Listen, don't get up here and give Carly Rand that. Uh, okay. Be clear, Giselle. And I forgot all about that. You did go through a hysterectomy. When was it? Was it last season? No, the season before last, and we didn't give a damn about that. I think that was then, the season before last, and we didn't give not a hot fuck about it. None of us, male or female, did not give a damn about it. So it was just, talking about so she ain't got one no more, so she know this ain't gonna work. Bitch, that. Anyway, anyway, um, he says his confessional that Giselle is beautiful, she's cool, she could be the homie, but it's Ashley or bust for him. Yeah, she gonna make sure you bust. You're definitely gonna get a bust out of Ashley. All right, Wale. You are gonna get a bust out of Ashley. But I really wonder, do you have the coinage to be able to really handle Ashley? All right. Ashley was a kept woman for a long time. All right. So I really hope your pockets is long enough to be able to afford Ashley. And I'm just gonna say, Wale, I mean, you can have the dick, you can have dick of gold, but do you have the pockets of gold? That's gonna be the determining factor for Ashley. No shade. Anyway, Joelle tells the ladies that they're going to be going on a one-on-one date with the men, but they're the ones that are going to choose the men that they want to go on a date with and ask them out on a date first. And all of them tried to act prudish about it, but all of them went along with the assignments. I was here for it. So Luann asks Jerry out on a date. Giselle asks Jay out on a date. Ashley asks Wale out on a date. And Shannon, asks Earl, the widower, out on a date. The widower with the white shoes, out on a date. So Giselle and Jay go out tequila tasting and they ate a $2,500 taco. Giselle says that she really does want to get to know him, but at this point, she feels like, do she want to get to know him or do she just want to fuck him and move on? Because she's saying he's boring. And I ain't even gonna lie. He does give boring. No shade to you, Jay. I don't know anything about you. I just met you today. But you do give boring tease type. You do. You do. No shade. No shade. Listen, I could have watched two snails fuck, okay, and would have gotten more enjoyment out of seeing y'all scene, to be honest, because as nice of a setting it was and as nice of an ambiance it was, I mean, the conversation was just, yeah, what I mean? I understand what Giselle is saying. Like, it won't no it won't no You know what I mean? It wasn't no je ne sais quoi. It wasn't no joie de vivre. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't nothing like that between them. It was more like two old college buddies that ain't seen each other in over 40 years catching up and talk about nothing. Like, that's really what it get. No shade. Anyway, Luann and Jerry go champagne and oyster tasting. Luann don't like this man. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Luann don't like this man, and yeah, I don't either. He's boring. The only thing he does is go surfing. That's all. Other than that, he don't have much of a life, much of a social life. And I just and plus he's a retired carpenter. Like, no shade to Jerry. He's probably a really nice man. But Luann did not like Luann did not like that man. She didn't. Like, she wanted to like him. She wanted to give him a try. She did not like that man. And the whole date was just awkward and boring as the fuck. It was. It was real awkward and boring. Like, Ashley and Wale go to a chocolate making class. It looked cute. It looked cute. I'm here for the chocolate making class. It was okay. And Shannon and Earl go wine and cheese tasting. And y'all know he go down. in his white shoes again. So Shannon tells Earl how much she appreciates him for being open and vulnerable about his late wife. And then she gets open about this the part where I'm gonna get you together, Shannon. Because Shannon gonna fix her face to say, basically, well, since you was open with me and vulnerable with me, I'll be honest with you. I recently also pulled a Karen, the drunken mole Huger, and got my drunken ass behind the wheel of a car and ran my car off the damn road into another lady's planter down to her front lawn. And how it was all over the news in 12 hours. Like, Shannon, are we supposed to feel sorry for you? Because we don't. I don't. I don't feel bad for you, and I don't feel sorry for your ass. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Earl, the one that need the huge red flag, huge red flag. You don't know how to control your liquor, and then feel like it's safe to get behind the wheel of a car and run your car all that. Like, what did the lady plan to do to you? What did the lady plan to do to you? See, Giselle is ready to get to know more than one person. And I agree. She says she's not tied down to Jay. Jay's not tied down to her. She just met him. And she already let it be known that he's boring the hell out of her and she ain't getting no spices from him. So, he sees her talking to a whole nother guy. And I'm not mad at it. Like, listen, that's what y'all are supposed to do. Y'all not supposed to get up here on episode 1. Oh, I really like him and I finna lay all my eggs in this basket. Nah, y'all supposed to go out, mix, mingle, flirt a little bit, get a good night kiss here and there, cop a little feel here and there, go on a couple of dates. Like, y'all supposed to do that with all of the men there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you will have your favorite, but to get the experience, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to go out and experience the other guys. And then after a little date or two, then we see you focused on one person. You know what I'm saying? But we shouldn't be seeing y'all so focused on one person on the very first damn episode. So I agree with Giselle. Plus, Jay's boring as hell. So, whatever. Anyway, Nicholas is still trying to shoot his shot at Ashley. Wale walks Ashley down to her hotel room. Ashley was expecting to kiss Wale. Wale punk ass punked out. But then he turned around, gruesome balls came back and slid Ashley down. And she was here for it. She wanted to slide him down, but I guess she felt like that was gonna be too much on the first date with her horrendous ass. And that was basically the end of the first episode. It wasn't bad, y'all. It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. Um, is it something that I continue to watch? Yeah. I keep it up here and keep it on the channel because I do want to put new shit up here or whatever, especially since the summertime is coming back. I'm gonna want to make sure I got something new in rotation or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it up because it won't terrible. I mean, I really didn't know what to expect from it, especially because GNA was up there. But it won't bad. I don't mind Luann. I don't mind Shannon. Like, it ain't bad. Like, listen. Like I say, if y'all want something else to watch on a Sunday night after Roa, it ain't bad. But that's pretty much it. That's all I ain't got no more. I ain't finna stretch this out too damn long. I do got the Housewives panel tonight. Speaking of, tonight at 8:30, we're gonna be on Busy Blues channel. I'm going to, cause he made the link already, so I'm going to put it on the community wall for the people that doesn't follow Busy. You can just click the link on the community wall and you can click your notification bell and you're like, it's going to be the first time we're going to be over on Busy's channel for the panel. So it would be nice to see all of y'all there to support my friend. So with that having been said, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Um, yeah, bye.
So tonight.